Hi everyone, I'm Tabitha, your Usborne book lady for this event, and I'm super excited to share with you some of my family's favorite Usborne books. We have a gigantic catalog full of lots of great books that I wish I could share, go over all of them with you, but since I can't, I'm just going to share some of my favorites. My daughters are 1 and 3, so a lot of our books are geared to younger kids, but there are so many great books for the older set. But I'm going to start with one of our most popular series. It's That's Not Mine. This is That's Not My Dolly. My daughter loves to carry around her baby dolls, so this was a must-have in our house. This is a touchy-feely book, so on all the pages there's something that they can feel. And this is That's Not My Dolly. Her hat is too soft. So every book has a great adjective for your kids to learn, and then a touchy-feely section for them so that they understand what that adjective is. That's not my Dolly. Her hair is too frizzy, and she's got, this full head of hair. So really cute books. We have lots of different books in this series. That's not my tractor. That's not my truck. That's not my cow. That's not my cat. So if there's something that your child loves, there's probably a book like this for them. Something else that my youngest daughter loves, even at almost 2 years old, baby's very first flashcards. This one's our toy set. We also have Things That Go and Animals. One of the great things about this flashcard set is they are not traditional paper flashcards. They are foam, so they don't break, they don't rip, they don't tear. My daughter has tried her hardest. She's chewed on them, she's bent them. She can't destroy them. Awesome part about these. So they are great for a newborn, for a baby shower present, for a first birthday present. Great simple words, really cute pictures for the kids to see, to illustrate the image. Jack in the Box, rocking horse. My daughter likes to go over these cards. We go over them once or twice a day. She pulls them out and we look at them. She carries them around the house. She asks her, her sister will sit down and help her and talk about the images. Really cute to throw in a diaper bag to keep them busy while you're waiting at the doctor's office, while you're waiting at a restaurant. Something just fun for them to look at and for them to do to keep them busy when, you're trying to distract them. Highly recommended. My family loves them. Another thing that we love at our house is bedtime stories. So we have a lot of picture books. This one is one of our favorites. My daughter has asked to read it very often. It is Cinderella, but not Disney's Cinderella. So when we first got this book, my daughter told me, "No, Mom, that's not Cinderella." Well, now she asks to read it all the time because it is the classic story of Cinderella, not the Disney version, but it's the same thing she knows from the movie. But the illustrations are fun. The text is pretty short, so they're not listening to a large text. A great way to show your kids that Disney isn't, the only princess out there. Spell followed magic spell. 6 white mice became 6 proud horses, tossing their silky mane. So really fun, engaging text, really great pictures, really soft padded cover. So if my daughter's reading it to herself, it's not super hardcover. We definitely love these books. Also in this series, they have Snow White. They just came out with Goldilocks and the Three Bears, if you'd rather not have princesses. So great books. We definitely love the Usborne picture book series. Another book that my daughter has asked to read quite often is How Deep is the Sea? My daughter is very inquisitive and asks a lot of questions, so these books are great for her. We also have How Big is a Million? It's about this little penguin named Pip, really cute. He asks his mom, "How deep is the sea?" And she said, "Well, take a dive in and find out." So he goes through and he asks these different animals, "How deep is the sea?" And they all give him a different answer. The whale says, "Deeper than a big blue whale like me has ever been." And he asks, Pip to hang out with him. And Pip says, "No, I need to get to the bottom of the sea." And he runs into this yellow submarine. And they get all the way down to the bottom of the sea. And the sea's getting darker as they go. They get all the way down and they sit at the bottom for a while. And then they go home and Pip tells his mom all about his big adventures. And, on this page it says, "Come this way to see how deep Pipkin went." I guess the penguin's name is Pipkin. So in the back there's this poster. It comes with this poster. And on the poster it says, "How deep is the sea?" And it's this long poster that illustrates for your kids how deep the sea is. And this poster is about as tall as my husband, so he, says to my daughter, "Look, the ocean is deeper than Daddy." And, they can kind of talk because it's got this depth chart on it, and it's got the different animals, and it shows them that it gets darker at the bottom of the sea. So a great book if your child is inquisitive, but a really fun story, even if they're not. Just something fun, with great illustrations and a really cute story. Something else that my daughter loves because she is so inquisitive is the Usborne Beginner series. This book is about bugs. We've got weather, we've got farm animals, we've got cats, we've got panda bears. If your child has an interest, there's probably a book out there for them. Lots of cute facts. I've learned a lot of different things about bugs. Centipedes hang down from cave roofs. It uses its back legs to hold on. My daughter has gone through this book several times. She loves this antlion bug who, traps ants and eats them. She tells my husband all sorts of random facts about bugs. So really great. It's got, realistic pictures for them if they're, my daughter's 3, but these are also great for a 5-year-old who, wants to learn things. Definitely good for a large age range of kids and lots of fun facts for them to learn. Another great book full of fun facts is our Big Book series. This is the Big Book of Bugs. As you can see, we love bugs in our house. Really great pictures. These are a little, they're still realistic, but they're all hand-drawn pictures. Lots of great facts and information, great fun fold-out pages. Your kid can lay on the floor and look at them and learn all about their interests. So we've got bugs, dinosaurs, trucks in our Big Book series. So a lot of fun, just something different for them to look at, something for them to learn facts. All books don't have to be nonfiction at that age. A great series that we've fallen in love with, even though my daughter isn't reading yet, is the Billy B. Brown series. These are chapter books. They're beginner chapter books, so great if your child is just learning how to read. They're about 50 pages each, and I think the count is there aren't more than 50 words on a page, which is great for those beginning readers. I read these to my daughter. You can read a chapter a night. We read this as our bedtime story. The very cute lessons at the end. Billy B and her best friend Jack. There's also a Hey Jack series, which is, if you want to go boy-girl. Billy B is more for girls. Hey Jack is more for boys. This is Billy B. Brown, the big sister. So Billy's super excited that her mom's going to have a baby and she's going to be a big sister, and then her mom goes to the hospital and things change and she's not so okay with it anymore. But by the end of the story, she's super excited to be a big sister again, and she's, looking forward to all of the fun things they're going to do. So this book, has really cute illustrations still, a great way to introduce your children to a little bit more of an advanced book and not, picture books every single night. So Billy B, we love this series. Another chapter book that we love that my daughter has fallen in love with is Usborne's original The Wizard of Oz. So this is the complete unabridged version of The Wizard of Oz. It's got really fun illustrations in it. We read a chapter of this every night. Sometimes my daughter falls asleep halfway through and we don't read the full chapter. But we have lots of great books in this series. The Wizard of Oz, we have Wind in the Willows, Heidi, Little Women. Great books for older children to get into, great classic stories, but with, illustrations. So definitely fun books to read, a great way to introduce those classic stories to your children. So those are some of my family's favorite Usborne book series, books, solo books. Those are some of the ones that we love and, enjoy reading very often. There are so many more in the catalog. I hope something here has sparked your attention. Browse through our catalog. Let me know if you have any questions, and I look forward to partying with you soon.